Ooh, spooky. Hello, my loves. Right, I had this odd creation in my brain and it's really weird. So basically what I've done here is I've crafted what looks like the roots of a tooth and a bit of old bone out of acrylic, and I'm going to craft another bit of tooth here. So I'm using my Glitter Planet size 5 brush, a detailer brush, and I'm using Valentino Soft Touch because it's got that kind of strength of a core powder, but because it's a very soft colour, you can really, oh, that's my flip-flop. You can really kind of paint over it and mess about with it. So I've had this weird idea in my head, and it's basically like, you know, the old sayings of witches using bits of tooth and bone in their spells and stuff. Well, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if they had it inside their nails? Like the bone of their enemy. Oh yeah. I'm casting hexes and everything. So I'm using the Glitter Planet cuticle tool here to take little chunks out of the acrylic while it's still quite pliable and just make it look like a gnarly bit of toothy bone, really. It's really simple to do. It's really easy. Takes like zero skill. Just mess something up, basically. You'll have to, I apologise for the state of my right hand. Right, I'm going in with these Born Pretty inks. The colours I used, I don't even know if they've got colours on them, were, oh, it's called Blooming Nail Polish, but it's totally not. BPH, is that, I haven't got my glasses on, HL12 and 10. That's what I used. And then I'm using just an art brush and some acetone to kind of diffuse it. And I want the centre of the fragmented toothy bone to be clear, whiter like this, so that it looks more 3D than it is, so I can make it quite flat but make it look bigger. So I'm highlighting the center and then using the inks to show the cracks and crevices and distorted parts of the toothy bone thing. This is not my usual, guys, so God, it's bloody freezing in here. Whew, dearie me. Maybe there's a spirit with me. It's bloody cold. Anyway, I'm doing that and basically creating that 3D look, that dirty, gnarled up, yucky look. And I did try, I couldn't really test it out last night because we weren't here. We were out with the kids. Oh, I did try some top coat, glow-in-the-dark top coat on it to see if it will glow inside the nail. Oh yeah, I'm showing you the brush I was using because I forgot. So this is the Madame Glam Black Light, which is glow-in-the-dark gel, not top coat, but I used it as like a top coat. And then I went over it with a matte top coat afterwards. And I just thought, if I could make it glow in the dark, wouldn't it look so cool if these gnarly bits of bone were like glowing inside the nail? But I'll have to check it tonight and I'll put it on my like YouTube community post and let you know if it worked. So I'm just making sure I clear up any from the edges because obviously it's going to sort of splat out a bit because these are quite flat. It's the ink that's made them and like moving the ink about that's made them look more 3D than they are. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This is just, I know this is an odd nail, but it's just been in my head. So I had to do it. Some of you may hate it, some of you may like it. If you hate it, well, I'm sorry. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm just making sure like all the little areas are clear of this gel because I only want it really over the central part. See, that's my tooth, that one there. Right, pop that in the lamp. Ping. Now I'm using my flexi hand. This is the OG, the original, the first edition flexi hand. I've got my Angel Crystals glue because it... So I'm just putting on an extra tip because I want that curve. I want that witchy hook nail. Do you know what I mean? So I've put a tip on a tip. and then I'll just file those sides down to even them out a bit. But I won't get rid of the hook. I won't even out the bottom because I kind of want that look. That witchiness, you know what I mean? So I'll just file them in. I'm using my Nailmate steel file, as always. I have one side 100 grit, one side 180. It's so, so good. I'll put all the links, I always do, put all the links in the description boxes and any little discount codes and stuff like that. Don't forget, throughout October, Madame Glam is still doing the Think Pink campaign as well. So don't forget to get in on that because they're donating $1 for every bottle sold. So, yeah. I don't know what I got stuck to my thumb. What is that? Is that a bit of nail? No idea. Didn't even know it was there. Anyway, we continue. A bit more filing, a bit more sharpening up that free edge there. Oh, it's come off now. I don't know what it was. Okay, I'm now going to go in with Valentino's Butterlicious. This is it. And we're going to build like a chevron smile line, okay? I want it pointy because I just want that harshness of a pointy smile line. So I'll place my first bead down, start tapping it into place. I'm working nice and slow because it was cold in here. Even though I was using a fast setting monomer, it's so cold in here. I hadn't had my heating on long enough. Should have really given it a bit more time to warm up, but you know, I was eager beaver. So I'm just kind of swooping that into place, nice and easy. Simple. And then get a nice cuticle bead down there. Blend that bead in. It is like buttery. It is like working with butter. Butterlicious, baby. And then I'll place one more bead in just to make sure I've got that thickness there. Okay, right, I'm going to mix up, because I don't have any black hard gel or transparent black hard gel. So I'm going to mix up my Valentino clear one step hard gel, which I'm nearly out of. I need to get some more. I was looking at the pot like, what? Where the fuck did that go? So I'm going to use my little spatula Douvry What's It from my polygel tool. Take out some of that hard gel. I know it's in a clear pot and people are going to go, oh my god, the UV light, but I didn't have anything else, so I've just tucked it away in a cupboard. It'll be fine. And I'm adding Madame Glam Perfect Black, little dollop of that. Blob, in it goes. It's so highly pigmented that I had to add more clear gel. There's my bits of toothy bone. Right, so that's all mixed up. That's done. I'm going to file this chevron into place using the 100 grit side of the steel file. I like because these files are so thin. I think that's what it is. They're so thin you can really get up there. Do you know what I mean? Really get in there. I've got quite a few bits and bobs planned coming up, so Yeah, and also my lovely mother-in-law is out of hospital, and the first thing she did was come here and say, please sort my nails out. Her doctor really liked her nails. They know about her. She's got severe onycholysis. She's on a lot of medications, steroids, different treatments, and they were fine for her to continue having nails. So yeah, we fixed them up. Right, so that's all filed in. I'm going to get some more of that perfect black from Madame Glam because it's really easy to work with. And I've got it on an angled brush. It's my Aero Puffing. It's actually a one-stroke brush. And I'm just going to paint, you see that, like the step for that chevron? I want to paint that because I want it to pop. You see the effect it has? You need a thin coat, but it really defines that line. And just blend it down. Not too fussed about that looking neat and tidy. After all, it is going to be like a gnarly witch nail, so. Oh, that reminds me. I've got a collaboration coming up this month. I think I'm doing the 21st and the 22nd of October. I better bloody check with Black Swan Beauty. We have a collab, and yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing yet. I mean, I've got a rough idea, but I haven't tried any of it out or recorded anything. She's super organised. I am not. Super disorganised. Right, that's that. Freaky. Okay, I'm going to lay some beads down of clear acrylic with my little detailer brush. And I'm going to add my gnarled up pieces of toothy bone. So this is a bit of bone, just a bit of fragment of bone there, gnarled up, looking a bit manky. I showed my daughter and she actually went, oh, what is that? It's like, that's my brain, darling. That's mummy's brain. I'm just going to stick another couple of bits down. I've got that molar tooth that I made. It's actually quite large, but it did fit in. I just had to file a little bit of it off. But that's minging. That's nasty. And then I've got a little fragmenty toothy bit, which I'm going to pop up here. Right, let those set, and then I'm going to go in with my Valentino gel pot that I've mixed up. It's such an easy gel to work with, and it behaved perfectly well being mixed with a bit of gel polish. Just like beautiful. I promised you guys I'd do some more stuff with hard gel. I could have done this with acrylic, but I don't know. I kind of like the way the gel just soaks in around my toothy naily bits. Don't really know what to call them. Don't know what to put for a title for this video. I am weird, here's my brain. Wahahaha. Right, so once that's all set, I'm going to go in with the clear one-step gel. I'm literally scraping the barrel with this. I must get some more. Just keep forgetting. Okay. And I'm just going to encapsulate all of this. It is tricky to encapsulate something so lumpy, bumpy and uneven. So you'll see me tilt the nail upside down to let the product float downwards. Then I'll tidy up the sides again, go back, because obviously I still need to file it into shape. So I don't want to accentuate the areas that I'm going to file away anyway. But you'll see what I do anyway to rectify this. Right, that went in my lamp for 60 seconds and it's all nice and cured. And we're going to file it into shape. So again, using my steel file to tidy up those side walls first. That's it. And then I'll get in and do the main body of the nail, round the cuticle and all that. Even it right out. I don't mind it having that curve, like I said, but I don't mind it having that curve forward because I want that kind of cool clawy look, but I still want the surface to be nice and smooth and those toothy bone fragments to be sort of floating inside this pool of dark sludge. Right, so I've just gone in with some of the Safe Scrub from Nailmate just to clean up the nail. I did buff it. I did buff the nail. I remembered. And now we're going to go and play with some Swarovskis. I've got some black Swarovski crystals from Angel Crystals. And they're crystal adhesive and they're crystal tool. And I'm just going to do a little thing, almost like the necklace. It's like a necklace around the witchy neck. Do you know what I mean? Just something a bit dark, and it just breaks up that nude nail bed, which looks a bit too innocent and a bit too beautiful. It needs to look a bit more dark and a bit mysterious. So I'll just pop a few of those down. Time for top coat, and I'm going in with Super Gloss from Nailmate. And this bit is just so cool. Just look at that tooth floating in there. Oh, I love it so much. It's so weird. That's why I like it. It's not your typical Halloween nail, is it? You know what I mean? It's different, and I like it because it's weird. Because I'm weird. Oh my God, honey. Right, so I'm going to carry on with that and then cure that for 60 seconds because it's quite a thick layer of top coat. And then I'll show you my final reveal. And we have a secret guest called Bob. He's my skeleton. My my little skeleton head that I absolutely love. I got him from, where did I get him from? Either Home Sense or TK Maxx, one of those. I think it was Home Sense, actually. They're all part of the same chain, though. Got him last year. He's my best friend because he doesn't answer me back. So, yeah, we'll cure that for 60 seconds, then we'll reveal it. And I hope you haven't puked up or fainted or feel repulsed by this nail. I hope you, like me, find it curiously interesting and kind of quirky, just like me. So until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Tally, bye!